stuck on you.
WCFL at 10:07. That's Elvis and Stuck on You. It's, what a day. 55 is going to be the high for later today. It's Chuck Knapp. I hope you have a super day, and I hope you get a chance to get outside and enjoy some sunshine.
Thursday. So where are you cleaning this morning?
Nursery.
Good. Let's talk about getting that nursery a lot more than clean. Killing germs. Germs that cause odors. That's basic. That's Lysol brand disinfectant. Probably right there in your cleaning closet. Brown bottle in the red and yellow box.
You're right. It's right here.
Get it out. Pour the Lysol. Kill germs as you clean.
Diaper pail.
Woodwork.
Hobby horse.
Kill staph and strep germs.
What's more basic to a nursery than Lysol?
Nothing. Lysol brand disinfectant. For getting a nursery a lot more than clean. In your bucket.
In my bucket.
Today.
If you can't get your hair like you want it to be, next time, Ogilvy. Feel like a slave to your shampoo? Always washing. Next time, use Ogilvy Protein Conditioning Shampoo. Ogilvy does more than clean. It revitalizes. Your hair keeps that just washed look for days with Ogilvy Protein Conditioning Shampoo. Next time, Ogilvy. Next time, Ogilvy.
People down, Sergeant?
What about this?
Oh, yes, sir. That's the back of my summons pad.
Permit me to read. Jones Department Store, 15. Allen's Cleaners, 6.
Oh,
Booth
Sergeant.
Drugs, 11, and so
yes,
on.
I can explain.
9 places. Even if it's only in hundreds, it adds up to $8,000.
Oh, Sergeant, it's not hundreds. It's pennies. That's what I saved on my shopping rounds.
Shopping rounds?
I go to those stores for their sales. Last week alone, I saved almost $2.
Fasano, don't play dumb.
But, Sergeant...
Shop where they give good value and S&H green stamps. With S&H green stamps, one saves something every time one buys anything. Specials and everything else. And one doesn't walk one's lovely legs off, neither.
Sergeant.
Saving money is hard. Saving S&H green stamps is easy. It happens automatically every time you shop at an S&H place. Shop National Tea. It's an S&H place.
And sure, it'd be a nice day to maybe take the kids and go to a Shrine Circus, which is in town right now. Opened yesterday. Mostly sunny with a high of around 55. Then partly cloudy tonight at 38. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy with a chance of showers, a high near 40. So enjoy it while we've got it. Winds are northwest at 5. Northwest temperature 46, southwest 48. Downtown at Marina City 45 degrees at WCFL. 10:14 or 10:15 or 10:16, I don't know. What a day. It's already Thursday, you believe it? This is called Stuck in the Middle. It's by Steelers Wheel. Super CFL.
Governor Walker is conducting the first of 6 news conferences he will hold in different Illinois cities today to explain his proposal for the 1974 fiscal budget. Walker told news people last night that he does plan to spend more state money next year than is being spent this year. But he added that elimination of some bond finance programs will provide long-range savings for the state. This is Linda Fuco.
I think if you took it out of the wrapper and just handed a child a piece of Trident gum and a piece of sugar gum, that they really could not tell the difference.
I'm talking with Mrs. Elizabeth Randall of Atlanta about Trident sugarless gum. Have you compared Trident to the other sugarless gums, Mrs. Randall?
Yes, definitely. And we always come back to Trident. I like spearmint. The children love the fruit, though.
Have you heard the phrase 4 out of 5 dentists surveyed recommend sugarless gum for their patients who chew gum?
I sure have.
And you're satisfied with Trident?
Definitely. I think the proudest moment I ever had was 2 Halloweens ago. I had one of my small ones out trick-or-treating, and they were passing out gum, and my children said, "No, thank you. We don't chew that gum. It isn't good for your teeth." And they would not take it.
And your kids' teeth?
They have lovely teeth.
Remember, 4 out of 5 dentists surveyed recommend sugarless gum for their patients who chew gum. That's why families who care about their teeth get Trident in economical 6-packs. And Trident sugarless mints, too.
Another 23 freed American prisoners of war are in Illinois for medical examinations and military debriefings. They flew into Illinois yesterday for reunions with their families. Cook County Clerk Edward Barrett is the second prominent Illinois Democratic political figure to be convicted of bribery in less than a month. Barrett faces a maximum penalty on his conviction yesterday of 80 years in prison and more than $100,000 in fines. The government says wholesale prices rose 1 9/10% last month. month for the biggest rise since the Korean War inflationary surge of 1951. The nation's first standby draft lottery is being held today, but the men involved are not expected to be drafted. The U.S. and North Vietnam have announced the Joint Economic Committee that will study post-war reconstruction aid to Hanoi will begin its meetings next Thursday in Paris. A military plane has crashed in a rural area of North Carolina, and sheriff's officers say at least 15 bodies have been found in the wreckage.
Melton's Belton. This is Walt Hamilton, the White Sox third baseman, having a good spring training workout in hopes of shaking off the back injury that kept the slugger out last season.
I'm having a little more trouble with stiffness than I thought, but of course, down here there are a lot of sandy fields, and really this is like playing on a beach almost, and I'm using a lot of muscles I didn't use. Most of my stiffness is early in the morning. As the day goes on, of course, it loosens up after about 10 or 15 minutes, and of course, when practice is over, it tightens up again, as long as it isn't tight when I'm playing.
And the Sox are looking forward to that, so Ed Spezia was put on waivers yesterday, along with outfielder Jay Johnstone.
WCFL weather today mostly sunny, high around 55. Tonight partly cloudy, low near 38. Winds are northwest at 5, temperatures northwest 46, southwest 48. Downtown at Marina City, 45 degrees at WCFL.
WCFL 1026. John Sebastian. It's 1028. An incredible Thursday.
I don't believe it. Beautiful.
Larry Lujack and his Super Jock bumper stickers are yours free at all Justine stores in Super CFL. WCFL at 1035. This is Chuck Knapp. Hey, it's a nice 45 degrees downtown. It's going to be about 55 today. This is Vicki Lawrence. Well, they had WCFL. They had to drop a few raunchy lines into that in hopes that maybe she could have a hit. Vicki Lawrence, and that's the night that the lights went out in Georgia. There's Chuck Knapp at Super CFL. It's 1037. And the all-new Shrine Circus is in town. As a matter of fact, it started yesterday. It's in Medina Temple right here in downtown Chicago through the 25th of March. The whole family should go to the Shriners Activity Fund, of course, benefits. Yesterday, Shriners had a special show for the blind. And this morning, as I came walking by, they were getting ready to have a special show for the handicapped here in Chicago.
Here's Rich Little for the Pizza Hut.
You know, it does this old country boy's heart good to know that there's a friendly Pizza Hut open for lunch in the big towns and little towns.
Well, people like a good pizza and a friendly atmosphere at lunchtime, so we open up early.
I feel a song coming. The Pizza Hut gives you something that you've been wanting, something you can't get just any place.
Pizza Hut, a great place for lunch.
Super CFL. With the last contest. Send us a postcard with your name, address, and phone number, along with the name, address, and phone number of a friend. If we contact your friend, we will ask only one question. Which radio station do they listen to? If they answer Super CFL, they win, and you win too, just for sending in the card. There will be thousands of prizes for thousands of winners. Send all postcards to WCFL, 300 North State Street, Chicago 60610. You can enter up to 10,000 times per day. The last contest from Super CFL.
The high has been moved up for today. Ooh, mostly sunny, continued mild with a high of about 58 degrees, maybe 60 if we're lucky, becoming cloudy and colder tonight, so we better enjoy it while we can. Tomorrow's supposed to be cloudy, and all this nice weather is going to go vanish. Low tonight at 32, and then a high tomorrow of only 42 degrees. But for now, 58 will be the high for later this afternoon. The winds are northwest at 5 miles an hour. Northwest reports 46. Southwest 48, and downtown at Marina City, 45 degrees at Super CFL.
Son of a gun.
1046 at Super CFL. Larry the Clunk at 2 o'clock today.
The Cook County Board will meet in an emergency session tomorrow to choose an interim successor to County Clerk Edward Barrett. The meeting was called today by Board President George Dunn. Barrett was found guilty yesterday by a federal jury of bribery, mail fraud, and income tax evasion. Dunn called the meeting on advice of State's Attorney Bernard Carey and refused to discuss who might be named as Barrett's successor. This is Linda Fuco. 5 election judges from the 24th Ward who admitted to allowing vote fraud in last year's primary election will be sentenced today in federal court. Judge William Lynch will pronounced sentence. The 5 were among 75 people who have been indicted for vote fraud in the primary election. The already indicted owners of the Town Underground Theater will surrender the controversial X-rated film Deep Throat in circuit court today. The movie was ruled obscene yesterday by criminal court judge Joseph Power after the judge viewed the movie in his courtroom. The film will be held in the circuit court until the obscenity charges against the 3 owners are resolved. 2 Chicago aldermen today will ask the Illinois Commerce Commission to deny a requested rate increase for the Illinois Bell Telephone Company. Aldermen Wilson Frost and Dick Simpson will argue that the company should trim its advertising budget before increasing rates. The company wants residential customers to pay $1.30 a month instead of the current monthly charge of 75 cents. The company claims it needs $62 million for taxes and expenses. 3 car bombs went off in London today at Old Bailey, the famed court building, at the Ministry of Agriculture, and at an Army recruiting office. Several persons were injured. Police believe the bombs were planted by Irish extremists. At least 10 explosions hit Belfast and Londonderry, Northern Ireland today. A U.S. sailor was hospitalized in Londonderry with bomb wounds. A plane carrying members of a parachute team from Fort Bragg, North Carolina, has crashed near Siler City, North Carolina, and first reports indicate at least 15 people were killed. The Selective Service System is conducting its 5th draft lottery in Washington this morning to determine a standby order of induction for young men born in 1954. The government says that wholesale prices last month rose at the fastest rate in 22 years. That means there is little hope for relief in retail prices.
A tournament of champions. This is Walt Hamilton. The Virginia Slims Women's Pro Tennis Championship matches today at the Lakeshore Racket Club. Young Wendy Overton on who she thinks is the girl to beat.
Well, I think the toughest competition at the moment would be Margaret Court, because she's won 5 out of 6 tournaments. She's really playing tough tennis, and she's physically fit more so than anyone else on the tour. And then next, I would say Chris Everett's pretty tough, but she's not playing on our tour. And, well, I've got my hands full because I have to play Margaret Court tomorrow night, or Thursday night.
Mrs. Court, by the way, will meet veteran tennis star Bobby Riggs next month. That pair-up will be a 2 out of 3 winner-take-all $10,000 match in San Diego, April 28th.
WCFL, Chris Eric Stevens. If you've ever been in a smoke-filled room, you know what a choking feeling is. From now on, speak up. You have a right to breathe clean air. For help in quitting the cigarette habit, call the Chicago Lung Association at 243-2000.
WCFL weather, mostly sunny and continued mild, high near 58, becoming cloudy and colder tonight and tomorrow, low near 32. Winds are northwest at 5, temperatures northwest 46, southwest 48. Downtown at Marina City, 45 degrees at WCFL.
WCFL at 10:55. Tom Jones spent last night in Chicago, and guess what? She's still a lady.
Well, she's all you